Hello, my name is Jeremy LaVenture. I'm a classic certified technician here at Porsche Minneapolis. Our submission this year for the Porsche Classic Restoration Challenge is this 1962 Porsche 356B. So what the Porsche Classic Restoration Challenge is a program that Porsche has been doing in the United States for about 3 years now. And basically it's a giant competition between all the dealerships to draw attention to these classic cars and how committed Porsche is to keeping these cars on the road, both with training technicians to be able to work on these now historic cars and also supplying parts so that these cars can be repaired. So one of the fun things about the Restoration Challenge is being able to host some fun events highlighting the Restoration Challenge and just Porsche in general. And one of the events we did this year was the classic, the Tech Talk. This year we had not only the restoration vehicle, but we had a new GT3 RS. Also for the 75th anniversary, another great example of some older, Porsche's first cars and first racing cars that we had at that event to Porsche's latest and greatest hypercar level racing car. So when the car came in, there was several things that were wrong with it. Interior was in pretty bad shape. A lot of holes in the seats. The carpet was completely missing in some areas. For some electrical issues, basically the lights were dim in some areas and full brightness in others. Pretty clear indication that just some corrosion had set in some of the contacts, maybe some of the grounds, things of that nature. So really just going through all the connection points and ground points and cleaning those up, and then making sure we kind of had a uniform brightness for all these bulbs. So one of the first things we did on the vehicle was one of the biggest jobs, just in case we ran into issues. We removed the engine and transmission to repair all the oil leaks, and then the axle tubes themselves, cleaning up all the sealing surfaces and then replacing all the seals. And then the biggest noticeable thing is obviously the interior. That would be kind of the night and day change. If you look at photos of the old interior and then the new ones, we have everything cleaned up nicely, brand new leather for the doors, brand new headliner, seats, carpet, all that stuff, and it all turned out excellent. I think it's by far the nicest piece of the car now. Being able to work with the customers and kind of realize their dreams, ideas for the car, and just being able to keep these historic vehicles on the road is always something that I've treasured ever since we started getting into the classic program here. And I hope to have many more years of classic restoration challenges under our belt here at Porsche Minneapolis.